So guys, we're back. It's day 21 in late spring, and I can show you some of the things we've done here. We haven't got any animals yet. It's kind of raining today. Kind of the greatest day to show what's going on. As you can see, we've cleared this field. We've actually already cut a little bit of grass off it, just as a test for some of our machines. I was also testing the baling of grass, which apparently disappears shortly after you bale it, if you don't wrap it or turn it to hay. So we've bought this field since the last time I was talking to you, and we've spread fertilizer on it and plowed it. We have 3 fields up here. It used to be 4, but the 2 middle fields here we've combined together, and I've planted 2 fields in canola and 1 in wheat. As you can see, it's canola, 20% grown, and we have wheat here that's showing 20% growth. We've also planted field 10 in grass, which is up, but it's not ready to harvest yet. It's just in that early stage of growth. Jump into our drone here. See if I can control it. Kind of go up a bit and show you. Here was all trees before. You can see we're kind of cleaned up all the trees here. We're chipping them, hauling the chips away. This is grass. We've been playing with some different machinery to try and get it to do what we want, or to fertilize it. And I'm getting up a little high here. It's not really going where I want it to go. I've crashed. It's okay. We'll reset it. Back, and that's a good thing about this drone. It just keeps coming back. Put me in the middle of the water, but that's okay. So field 10, I'll come up here to a field 11, and I'll show you field 10. Just over this way. See, there's a lot of meadows on this field, or on this map, and there's also a lot of places where there's grass growing that you can cut. So this is the first stage growth. It's not ready to be harvested yet. Everywhere else here is first or second stage, which is the first stage of harvest readiness for grass. Lots and lots of fields available to buy just yet. We haven't yet. I'm gonna probably buy 9 and turn it into grass next year. 6, 7, and 8, which are all up here. I'm gonna probably purchase them in the next year and turn them into one large field. They're all nice and even and easy to do. I've got some gold nuggets so far, and they're still showing some more on the map here. Now that's saying it's seeded in soybeans. I don't know if that'll work or not, because the ground temperature is showing 8 degrees Celsius and you need 10 degrees to grow soybeans. So we'll see what happens with that. Nuggets on this map are well hidden. Kind of hard to find sometimes, even with the map. a couple of them that I haven't found yet. Quite a few I haven't found yet. I've got 17. I started looking around, and there's some that I need a loader with a very high reach just to get into position to get them. Again, that'll give me some extra money to be able to do things. So I'm going to jump in here and get back to cutting up trees, which I'll be grinding up and feeding into some of the stuff I have down here on the farm. I bought a small BGA, basically like a little heating plant. It doesn't produce anything but cash and a little bit of smoke when there's wood chips or straw or extra grass or anything like that. It will take just about any type of crop like that. You just dump it in here, and then it gives you cash back out. I've also installed the buy manure mod until I get enough cows that I can use that manure. I've been trying to go mostly with organic methods for feeding or fertilizing the fields. This is a water tank. If come up down here and you just load your water trailers up to feed your animals. And it stopped raining. Again, I'm waiting on that temperature to get up to 10 degrees, my ground temperature, which is at 8. I'm waiting for it to get up to 10 degrees so that I can seed field 15 here ahead of me in soybeans. I've chosen the crops that I'm going to use because I haven't got a harvester yet. When I do purchase one, I only want to buy one head for now, so that I can harvest all my fields with just one head. I've got some other equipment here. I've got a bale wrapper, which is outside. For now, I just haven't had a chance to move it in yet. I have a small Waggle baler. Does small bales, about 400 liters a piece. I'm going to make some hay and use that to feed sheep once I get them, which are coming shortly. I bought the in-game New Holland baler, round baler to make silage bales. This is an HWI stump grinder. It will also plow the ground if you want to use it like that. I don't. I just grind the stumps with it. I bought a tedder, Krone KWT 112210. I've also bought a Kuhn windrower and a New Holland disc buying 313. I've got 2 bales of silage over here, and right now they're worth $716 a piece. Farmer's Touch tells you that it's silage, and it's 0.4 tons. Over in this shed, I have a bag of fertilizer, some liquid fertilizer, forklift pallets, what's left of my seeds. There's not a whole lot left. 22%, 64 or 44%, so about 600, 700 liters. I've got a Farm Tech variable manure spreader, so I can change the amount that it hauls from 6 up to 12 tons. I've got the Vaderstad seeder. It's good for corn, soybeans, sunflowers, and sugar beets. And I've got the Kynes seeder here. Both of these are around 6 meters, 6.5 meters. And this is good for the rest of my crops. I have, this is my harrow that I use. and a John Deere plow at 6 meters. So not real big equipment. The biggest things I have are the tractor trailer up here with the big trailer. This is a modded trailer. I think it holds close to 300,000 or 400,000 liters. I haven't really filled it up much more than a couple 100,000. Or actually about 125, because the dump for my wood chips, the BGA, the small BGA, only takes 120,000 liters at a time. Guys, that's where the farm is at so far. I'm almost into spring. I'm assuming that I'm going to have another growth of grass here on these fields as soon as the summer hits. So I have some trees here to chop up and get away, and we're going to do that in the next day or so. Make some extra cash, and we'll go from there. So thanks everybody for watching. Have a good day, or night, or week. We'll talk to you later.